Good day, Sir Pearl. Good day, BEN. In this lesson, we will tackle about ICT conventional teaching learning materials. But before we will proceed, let us first know what is teaching learning materials. Teaching learning materials are those materials that is used to teach your students or explain a lesson in front of the class. These are important because it can help students achieve higher levels of success by facilitating their learning. This method facilitates learning by allowing students to explore facts on their own while also giving repetition. In this juncture, let us now explore the three topics under ICT conventional teaching learning materials. The first topic is about conventional learning materials. So what is conventional learning materials? Conventional learning materials are those materials that can help a teacher in imparting the lessons. The goal and significance of teaching and learning materials is to make lessons engaging, learning simple, and allowing teachers to convey concepts clearly. Learning materials can help learners achieve greater success by assisting them in their learning. For examples, blackboards, textbooks, charts, pictures, posters, flip cards, worksheets, science lab apparatus, maps, globes, flashcards, and etc. These are materials that usually used in traditional teaching. Next is digital resources. Digital resources are materials that have been played and created digitally, or items that have been converted from analog to digital format. These are materials that require computer access, whether through a personal computer or a handheld mobile device like cell phones, iPads, or laptops. Digital resources can be known as multimedia resources and interactive resources. Multimedia resources consist of audio-video materials. For example, Powtoon is an e-tool that allows you to make animated videos for personal, educational, or professional purposes. These type of materials are useful in elementary education since children love to watch animated videos. Interactive resources are those which changes the format following a stimulus from the user. For example, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. In digital resources, users can post images and information about themselves, communicate, and play games on these sites, which use visuals and text. Another form of interactive media is video games. There are many digital resources like, for example, Encyclopedia Britannica, Microsoft Encarta, DVD or digital versatile disc, websites, and open resource like ebook and e-journal. And the last topic we'll tackle about distance learning. Distance learning, also called distance education, e-learning, and online learning, form of education in which the main elements include physical separation of teachers and students during instructions, and the use of various technologies to facilitate student-teacher and student-to-student communication. Distance learning traditionally has focused on non-traditional students such as full-time workers, military personnel, and non-residents or individuals in remote regions who are unable to attend classroom lectures. So mao ni siya ang atong style of education karon na ang mao ang distance learning. So, ang distance learning natong gi-discuss karon mao sa ni siya ang nahitabo ug atong gigamit karon na education. There are two ways that is fit in distance learning: asynchronous and synchronous teaching. Synchronous learning is interactive, two-way online or distance education that happens in real time with a teacher, whereas asynchronous learning occurs virtually online and through prepared resources without real-time teacher interaction. So, ang asynchronous mo ni siya ang kanang paghatag sa mga teacher sa tua kaning mga assignments or outputs na naa sa Google Classroom nato. While ang synchronous teaching mo ni siya ang kaning nahitabo nato karon, like mag virtual meet ta through Google Meet. So however, distance learning has become an established part of the educational world, with trends pointing to ongoing growth. Whatever the medium, interaction is essential to distance education, as it is to any education. The connections of learners, teachers, and instructional resources become less dependent on physical proximity as communication systems become more sophisticated and widely available. Consequently, the internet, mobile phones, and email have contributed to the rapid growth in distance learning. And that would be all. Hope you learned something in our discussion. Thank you and goodbye.